Good morning, folks. This is Longshot 1982 with another statue review. Today, I'm ecstatic to bring to you by Sideshow Collectibles the brand new Raccoon quarter scale premium format statue. And dude, this thing is amazing. For the price point and for the detail and fit and finish of this thing, to me, this might actually be the statue of the year. Just because it's a small statue doesn't give it any less recognition or any less awesomeness, because just look at this guy's facial expression. It's what I feel on the inside many a days. So, little background information about our brother here. We got his first appearance is in Marvel Premiere number 7 from 1976, and he's created by Bill Mantlo and Keith Giffen. Now, what's funny about this guy is that Raccoon was taken by the Beatles song from 1968, Rocky Raccoon. And when he's first introduced as kind of like an Englishman, he was named, Rocky Raccoon, which we later find out in his second appearance with the Hulk as short for Rocket Raccoon. He's from the place Half-World, which is like some place out in the boonies in the universe. And it's basically this place loaded with mental patients, and he's like the chief protector or officer of the place, which I found hilarious because this guy's kind of like off the wall. Let's get a close-up of those teeth, right? Even the molars. His abilities, he's really just body-wise, he's just a talking raccoon, but he's actually a military tactician, a mastered tactician, an expert marksman, sniper, and he's a pilot. So he's got a lot of brains, which is why I particularly like the character from The Door. I'm a big fan of his because he's the tech guy. He's the brains. Muscle. You need on every team. You need a couple of elements. You need the muscle. You need the fighter. You need the leader, and then of course you need the brains. You need a brain in the team to balance out the brawn. You know what I mean? It goes with. Excuse me, lung. It goes with the rest of the statue collection. This actually, if you look at it, the texture is kind of like molten lava, like cooling lava, which I think is a really cool effect, the way that they did this. But the base goes along with the Gamora, and it goes along really nicely with the Captain Marvel. It goes definitely with the Gamora because that has that matching crystal. The fit and finish on this is fantastic. All the magnets are very strong. The peg is in the there's a peg with the tail, but the guns come on with magnets. And this thing fits in really, really snugly. Really snug. It's nice. It's got a lot of great detail in the fur. It's a total hit straight out of the park. To me, this is statue of the year. This statue, and especially for its size, it's got so much great detail in it. The sheen, everything, no shortcuts, and the piece is only $280, which by Sideshow standards, is a runaway bargain. It's 10 inches tall, but no way any less amazing than any other premium format that you may like. But this is my personal favorite. Why? Because he's nuts! I love crazy characters. I love those eccentric, goofball type of characters that are underestimated, who just kind of comes out of the woodwork and people look at him as, because of his appearance, they think one thing, but then when you find out what he's all about, look at the detail in the gun, the blasters are ready to go off. But when you find out later just how smart he is and how he utilizes every aspect of his situation and how he basically, like I said, a master tactician, you start to realize that he's a formidable adversary. So I'm really a big fan of characters like this, ones that you underestimate and then, foolishly regret it later. Look at the guns. Look at that. Oh, God. The detail in this is fantastic. The expression on his face is like he's like, ah! Like he's just going right at you. It's just such a great, amazing, freaking dramatic pose. He's on top of everything. He's ready for action. If this thing would focus, the piece is alive. He's on there. He's there. He's fighting. He's in the mix. This isn't no stoic pose. This isn't a museum pose where they're sitting there scratching their ass or scratching up at their balls. No, this guy's in the heat of battle, and his face says all of it. That's what I love about this piece, and when I got it and I opened it up yesterday, I was like, boom. There's only 1,000 made. Again, edition sizes by Sideshow standards is very, very, very low nowadays. I got number 250 out of 1,000, which is completely irrelevant, but I figure I'd throw it out there for those who feel that it's important. But this is where it's at right here. Look at that face. I love that war cry face. He's just insane. I love this character a lot. He's my favorite character out of the Guardians of the Galaxy, hands down. Hands down. This is awesome. That's going to be it today for me, folks. Please sub, please comment, and let me know what you think of this video and of this review. Yeah, look at that. Look at those teeth. This is how I feel right now. Ready for action. Look at the tongue. Even the texture on the tongue. I could talk about this thing for hours. I'm not going to bore you to death. You guys are great. Have a great day.